Have you ever wondered how India, one of the world's oldest civilizations, came to be? Our journey to unravel this mystery begins with the cradle of civilization, the Indus Valley. Nestled between the mighty Indus and Ghaggar-Hakra rivers, around 5,000 years ago, the Indus Valley civilization flourished, showcasing an unprecedented level of urban planning and architectural prowess. This civilization's well-planned cities, like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, boasted advanced drainage systems and grid-like street layouts, revealing a society that valued order and cleanliness. However, around 1500 BC, the landscape of India started to change with the arrival of a new group of people, the Aryans. The Aryans composed the Vedas, which are the oldest scriptures of Hinduism. These sacred texts not only provided a spiritual guide, but also gave us an insight into the socio-political life of that era. The Vedas introduced us to a society that was divided into four main classes, or varnas, which laid the foundation for the caste system, a social hierarchy that would deeply influence Indian society for centuries to come. As centuries passed, the Maurya Empire emerged, ruling large parts of the Indian subcontinent from the late 4th to the early 2nd century BC. This period was significant as it saw the establishment of political administration, a legal system, and the promotion of economic activities. The Mauryan emperor, Ashoka, who after witnessing the horrors of war, propagated the principles of peace and dharma. Following the Mauryas, the Gupta Empire rose to prominence around the 4th century AD. Known as the Golden Age of India, this period witnessed remarkable advancements in science, technology, engineering, art, dialectic, literature, logic, mathematics, astronomy, religion, and philosophy. The Gupta Empire's fall around the 6th century AD marked the end of ancient India's last great empire. With the fall of the Gupta Empire, India entered a period of political fragmentation, paving the way for the rise of regional kingdoms and empires. This marked the end of ancient India and the beginning of a new chapter in its history. As the Gupta Empire crumbled, a new era dawned on the Indian subcontinent. The medieval period in India brought with it a series of dynamic changes, politically and culturally. The establishment of the Delhi Sultanate in the early 13th century marked a significant shift in power. This era was characterized by the rule of 5 distinct dynasties: the Slave dynasty, the Khilji dynasty, the Tughlaq dynasty, the Sayyid dynasty, and the Lodi dynasty. The Slave dynasty, the first of the 5, was founded by Qutb-ud-Din Aibak in 1206. This period saw the flowering of Indo-Islamic architecture, with the iconic Qutb Minar standing as a testament to this cultural synthesis. Next came the Khilji dynasty. Alauddin Khilji, its most notable ruler, introduced market control mechanisms that were way ahead of his time. The Tughlaq dynasty followed, with Muhammad bin Tughlaq known for his ambitious, albeit unsuccessful, projects. The shift of the capital from Delhi to Daulatabad and its subsequent reversion remains a fascinating tale of his rule. The Sayyid and Lodi dynasties ruled in quick succession, but their reign was marked by constant struggles for power and territorial disputes. The sultanates greatly impacted the cultural and architectural landscape of India. They brought with them new traditions, art forms, and architectural styles, which blended with the existing Indian culture to create a unique amalgamation. The grandeur of the Sultanate architecture can still be seen in the forts, mosques, and mausoleums that dot the Indian landscape. However, the Sultanate's reign was not without its challenges. The invasion of Timur in 1398 was a significant blow, leading to the disintegration of the Delhi Sultanate. Timur's invasion was devastating, with mass destruction and loss of life. Despite the turbulence, the Sultanate era left an indelible mark on the history of India. Their influence permeated through various aspects of Indian society, from language and literature to art and architecture. The decline of the Delhi Sultanate set the stage for the rise of the Mughal Empire. From the ashes of the Delhi Sultanate emerged one of the most powerful empires in Indian history, the Mughal Empire. A dynasty of Turco-Mongol origin, the Mughals carved their name into the annals of time with their grand architecture, administrative prowess, and cultural synthesis. The Mughal reign began with Babur, a warrior chieftain who claimed lineage from Genghis Khan and Timur. However, it was his grandson, Akbar, who truly cemented the Mughal rule in India. Known as Akbar the Great, his reign was characterized by military conquests, administrative reforms, and a significant emphasis on cultural and religious tolerance. Akbar's court was a melting pot of cultures, welcoming scholars, artists, and poets from different parts of the world. Following Akbar came Jahangir and then Shah Jahan, whose name is synonymous with one of the most beautiful architectural marvels in the world, the Taj Mahal. A mausoleum built in memory of his wife, the Taj Mahal is a testament to the architectural genius of the Mughal era. Shah Jahan's reign also saw the construction of other architectural wonders like the Red Fort and the Jama Masjid, both located in the heart of Delhi. The reign of the last notable Mughal emperor, Aurangzeb, marked a shift from the policies of tolerance and cultural synthesis. Known for his orthodox religious views, Aurangzeb's rule was marked by religious intolerance and expansionist policies. His reign, however, extended the Mughal Empire to its greatest territorial extent. The administrative structures set in place by these rulers, particularly Akbar, were an intricate web designed to ensure smooth governance. The Mansabdari system, for instance, was a unique blend of military and civil administration, ensuring a balance of power and control. However, the Mughal Empire began to crumble after Aurangzeb's death. The succession disputes, combined with the increasing power of regional kingdoms, weakened the once mighty empire. The weakening of the Mughal Empire opened doors for European powers to establish their foothold in India. The sun was setting on the Mughal Empire, but the dawn of a new era was just over the horizon. As the Mughal Empire waned, European powers saw an opportunity to expand their territories and influence. The allure of India's wealth and resources drew the British, French, Dutch, and Portuguese, all vying for a piece of this opulent land. The British, under the guise of the East India Company, were the most successful in their endeavours. Their rise to power was marked by the pivotal Battle of Plassey in 1757, a turning point that established British dominance in India. This victory paved the way for 2 centuries of colonial rule. Under British governance, India underwent significant changes. The economy was restructured to serve Britain's interests, as India became a supplier of raw materials and a market for British goods. This economic exploitation led to a drain of wealth from India, contributing to a period of stagnation and impoverishment. Yet it wasn't just the economy that was impacted. Society and culture too were subject to change. The British introduced Western education, English as a medium of instruction, and a new legal system. These changes were not without controversy, leading to debates about tradition and modernity that continue to this day. The French, Dutch, and Portuguese, though less successful than the British, also left their mark. They established colonies in areas like Pondicherry, Goa, and Cochin, influencing local culture, architecture, and cuisine. Their legacy can still be seen in these regions, a testament to the enduring impact of colonial rule. However, it wasn't all one-sided. The colonial period saw the emergence of a united struggle against foreign rule. Indians from diverse backgrounds came together in an unprecedented display of unity, sowing the seeds for a nationwide movement for independence. Colonial rule, while oppressive, also sowed the seeds of a united struggle for freedom. The colonial period, with all its trials and tribulations, shaped India in ways that continue to resonate, making it a crucial chapter in the country's rich and complex history. The desire for freedom united the diverse population of India into a singular force. And so began the Indian national movement, a series of historic events that would eventually lead to India's independence from British colonial rule. At the forefront of this movement was a man whose name is synonymous with non-violent protest, Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi's philosophy of satyagraha, or truth force, became the bedrock of India's fight for freedom. His non-violent protests and civil disobedience movements including the historic Salt March, challenged the might of the British Empire and ignited a spark of resistance that spread across the nation. However, the road to independence was far from easy. Apart from the struggle against the colonizers, there were internal conflicts as well. The most painful of these was the partition of India, a tragic event that led to the creation of two independent nations, India and Pakistan. This violent and heartbreaking chapter in India's history resulted in the displacement of millions and the loss of countless lives. But as the dust of partition settled, a new chapter began. The leaders of independent India undertook the mammoth task of drafting a constitution, a document that would serve as the guiding light for the newly formed nation. And in November of 1949, the Constitution of India was adopted, marking the birth of the world's largest democracy. From that point onwards, India embarked on a journey of progress, despite the many challenges it faced. From being a newly independent nation struggling with the aftermath of partition, India has grown to become a key player on the global stage. Today, it stands as a nation known for its rich culture, diverse traditions, and significant contributions to science, technology, and arts. Despite its tumultuous history, India continues to thrive as one of the world's largest democracies, a testament to its resilience and diversity.